So today I wanted to go over 5 basic maintenance steps you can do on your car for free and for cheap. So you don't have to go to the shop to do it. So first thing is obviously pop open your hood. And this is the engine bay. For quick reference, this is a 2004 Honda Accord EX 4-cylinder, just in case you guys need to know. The first thing I want to talk about is engine oil. So this is a dipstick that checks the oil. Super easy to check, and I'll show you how. So first is pop the engine dipstick and you bring it all the way out. So what we want to do next is stick the dipstick right back in and then pull it right back out. Now, that's how you read it. So there's 2 little holes that you can see. If the engine oil, if the oil comes up to in between these 2 holes, you're good. Above the first top hole right here, you want to, it's a bit full. Below the bottom hole, you want to top it up. Now, you can also look at the engine oil color to see if the oil is good. If it's an amber sort of color, your engine's still good, but if it's a dark brown, then you need to change engine soon. Alright, next is checking the fluid. So right here we have the antifreeze and coolant that feeds into the radiator. This is a reservoir. So if you can see, there's a minimum line right down there and a maximum line right up here. Now you don't want to exceed the max fluid, which I did before, but it's not too big of a deal. But if it's below the minimum, you want to fill it up. Now how you do that is you take this and then you kind of screw it off by hand, but do not do it while the engine is still hot. Wait a few hours after you've driven it, because there's a lot of pressure in these lines and it will pop up at you and the fluid will be hot and it's going to spray everywhere. Now another thing is the brake fluid. Same thing, you just want to check, there's a minimum line right there. You guys want to check if it's below it, top it up, and then keep it up as max. So same thing as the antifreeze coolant. Another thing is the power steering fluid. So here's a little cap. Same thing, minimum and maximum line right there. Top it up if you need to. Another easy thing is your battery. So if you want to take off your battery, you just take this bolt off right here, take that bolt off right there, and then these 2 rods and as well as this bracket come off. That's what holds the battery in. And then you just take this bolt off right here and that bolt off right there. This is the negative terminal, the positive terminal. And then you just take them off, and then you can take out the battery and then do the exact opposite to put it all back in. So to see how old your battery is, there's usually a sticker right here. Mine says H5, so A would equal, if it says A, that's January, B is February, C is March, and so on. So H is 8, so that's August, and 5, it means 2015, because the 5. So if it's a 4, 2014, 3, 2013, so you get it. So mine's August 2015. It is only about a year and a half old, so mine's is good. Fourth thing is air filter. So the engine air filter is located right here. It's a pain in the ass to get off, but just take this bolt off right here, take that bolt off right there, there's a bolt right there, and a bolt right down there. You can see it. So you take that off. There's a little filter. It's white and everything. It's super easy to take off. You just take that out and slip the new one in. Really cheap on Amazon. Just type in your make and model of your vehicle and then type in engine air filter. There's also another air filter located in the cabin. So to get the cabin air filter, you just take your glove box. Obviously take everything out first. Once you have that, you just squeeze in the sides of these. At least this is how it works on my car. And then this should come down. Now to get the cabin air filter, here's a glove box reference. It's right here. So there's a tab right here, a tab right here that you just squeeze together. And you just pull it right out. So this is my cabin air filter. So you can see it's a little dirty, but there's not a lot of things in between these ribs. If you have a lot of leaves and things, you'll need to change it. but this will last me another year or two, so that'll be fine. And to put back, you literally just slide it right back in, pop this back up, and put everything back in, you're good. So another thing is the serpentine belt. Now this powers a lot of things, but most importantly, this gives you power steering. So without it, if it snaps, you're gonna be steering your truck. Now you guys aren't able to see very well, but this is the underside of the belt, and there's these little ribs in here. So in between these little ribs, these little black ribs here, if it's worn out, you'll see little cracks. And if they have a lot of cracks, you need to replace it, or you risk the belt snapping and losing power steering. So you won't want that to happen. Alright, so that is how you check a few basic maintenance things in your cars. Now, next time the mechanic tells you this and that is wrong, now you know how to check yourself, see if they're lying or not. It'll save you a lot of money. And doing it yourself will save you a lot of money instead of going to a mechanic and getting a check. Alright, so that's it. So I hope you guys have a good day, and do repair work on your own car and save money, man.